So, welcome back. We have a new episode from Dankos Cvele. I've had some videos before. It's the Black Chair review, and now it's time for the video game that I consider to be the best video game ever in modern time, and that is voila, it's Red Dead Redemption 2.
Hey, feller, but you're too late. Arthur's dead.
The man's dead. What's wrong with you?
Oh, boy, you can't exactly beat it out of him now, can you?
So, what's so special about this video game? Well, it depends on what kind of flavor you have, but when we talk about Red Dead Redemption and this video game, Red Dead Redemption 2, I also played Red Dead Redemption 1. Is that my favorite genre, so to say, in the movies, etc., is Western theme. This one is a Western theme. And even before these video games came out, number one and number two, I always was looking forward and kind of trying to picture myself how it would look like with a video game that has a Western theme where you could actually ride a horse and do all the other stuff. And luckily, it's a good combination of my Western theme uh, category that I like, plus the wide open world that you have in these games. And there are a lot of combinations that go together, which makes this my favorite of all time. Is that beside the Western theme, there is also, like I said, widespread world, open world, plus you have multiple choices. And in this video game, you could make different choices and you could investigate and just, look for clues and experience new territory. And you can just choose what kind of clothes you want your character to have. And the storyline itself is very, it's cinematic, and you can choose also cinematic camera, and it's like you're almost in this movie. Those are the few key points that I would like to say that contributed to this being my all favorite. It's a Western theme, which I was already, trying to imagine how that would look like even as a kid. Plus, like that is not enough. We also have a open world, and plus one of my favorite in video games is the choice making.
Look who it is. I did not count on seeing that wagon again. Nor you, for that matter.
Only people you won't be seeing are the folks that took it.
I take it they aren't the only ignorant bullying clodhoppers in these parts. But I can live in glorious hope. Now, it wasn't a trouble now, was it?
No, it was a pleasure.
Yeah. Let me give you something for your pleasure. What we got here. How about this? Provide a man a tincture, he'll be well for a day.
One more thing that I think is very beautiful beside the storyline and, all the things that I've mentioned before, I just can't say enough how good this is and how I'm excited. I've already played this video game twice. I'm thinking about playing it a third time. You might think, well, you don't have like anything else to do. The thing is that it's so good. It's very rarely that I play a video game more than once when I'm done. But this one it's exciting. One thing that I was going to mention here is that the graphics, the scenery is very beautiful. Plus, how the scenery melts together with time changing over or during the day when the night falls and when in the morning the sun goes up and you're riding with your horse. It has all the great elements that you require. It's widespread, open world with there are rivers. There's all kind of details all kind of animals you can explore and see there, and gangs where they hide out, and different towns. And it's like, I just can't express enough how good this game is. And this is something that I would recommend everybody to play, especially if you like Western theme, you like Western movies. Some of you remember the older generation, Young Guns 1 and 2. Well, this one is almost like that, but I would say even better. You have all kinds of sceneries, from snowy mountains to uh, warm climate close to Mexico, etc. Uh, and all types of people you could run into. You have main missions, but then of course you have side missions, etc. And there's so much to explore. With this game, you're never done. I mean, there's so much you can do and explore, and just go wherever you want with your horse. And it's a very good game, and I would recommend everybody to at least try it. I would say this one out of 10, I would give it like 10. I would even give it 11 if I could. But from 1 to 10, it's clearly a 10.
Milton, isn't it? Those boys are out of Laramie, work for Mr. Abel. Thank you.
Don't mention it. Listen, I ain't looking for no charity or nothing, but I was serious. You got work? We'll work.
When we talk about the controls and the feeling for the game, it's very nice. It's very flexible. You can turn the camera in various positions. You can take cinematic shots also when you pause the game, and you can just create your own screenshots from the game. You could also use these techniques if you want to spot if somebody is after you. If you're hiding, you can't see what's going on, then you could use the camera screenshot, the cinematic screenshot, to focus on your enemies and see where they are placed. Also, what's good about this game is the flexibility, like I mentioned before. It's very easy to go out with your horse, or just run, or just take a walk for yourself. Just like previous games that Rockstar had made, it's very fun. It's very welcoming, and you could explore a whole world just like you could with Grand Theft Auto 5. This is like Grand Theft Auto by the Western style, and a game which has all the nice elements that you could require. You can go swim, you can go fishing, and a lot of stuff you can do, like help at the barn and milk a cow, etc. It has all the elements, and it's like nothing is missing.
Morgan, I'm so glad you could make it.
How are you?
My son. My son is foolish, but he's still my son.
I know your son. A little. He's very brave. Very angry. He's me.
How is your father?
He's dead a long time. He lived a lot longer than was good for any of us.
My son probably wishes the same to me.
I doubt that.
I want peace. I need my people to be safe. All my life I've tried to bring peace. But I love my son. They'll hang him for treason. Treason. He is the chief son of a proud nation. How could he commit treason? And people who have lied to my people for 100 years or more. That's treason.
Very fun game. It has its consequences, so be ready to understand what is going on, because in the end, how you act in this game will eventually form the story. At the very end, you will get a sign of what's going on. You could play the good guy, the good cowboy, or the bad cowboy, but all that will eventually manifest itself at the very end. And since we, like I said before, we could play this game once or twice. I was playing before as the bad cowboy. It was easier to do, and then I decided I want to play like the good cowboy. And the story itself is it has its you get emotional in the end. You will play it for yourself and just figure it out, but in the end, enjoy the game and don't rush into the game. Just enjoy every moment of the game, because once the adventure is over, you're going to miss this story and the character. When we talk about characters, you have two characters, and one of them is John Marston. So they're kind of linked also with Red Dead Redemption 1. This is like, I don't know how you call it, maybe a prequel. What was going on before Red Dead Redemption 1, but now they made Red Dead Redemption 2 and like go back in time to just show what happened. So all in all, the best game I've ever played so far in modern time.
John Marston.
Definitely.
It is good to see you.
I thought I heard a rumor you was alive.
Leave forever. We've been doing well, making money, but for us all to leave together, we need enough for a boat. Now, I found a friendly ship captain. He's willing to take us to Australia or Tahiti.